I don't care what it is that you're trying to do or what it is that you want to do, but just get started.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
I ain't eating. You ain't eating? What you mean you ain't eating? You ain't making this paper, man? Everybody eat. I gotta eat, man.
You are listening to the Everybody Eats podcast. Now for your host, Mr. AJ Simmons.
Thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. This is AJ Simmons on the Everybody Eats podcast. Beautiful Monday morning today. Thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. I want to tell you this, all right? Just get started. Stop playing. Stop procrastinating. Stop doing so much research even. You know what I mean? Like, unless you, all right, in certain instances, you got to keep going and research a little bit more. But most of the time, you're just lollygagging, procrastinating, scared to take action. Do something. Get started. It doesn't have to be perfect from the beginning, y'all. I'm going to tell you this. Every single business that I've started in the past, I started with a cleaning franchise, then I moved on to a barbershop, and then I moved on to another barbershop. Then I went to a cleaning franchise again, amongst the other online and ideas and the fly-by-night real estate ventures and stuff that I was into, okay, as well as the MLMs. But each venture that I did, I learned a new lesson. And you know why? Because the previous venture that I was doing, it wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it wasn't successful, but it just didn't work. If it worked, I would still be doing it, okay? So even if you sold out of the business, I wouldn't say that it's unsuccessful. It would just mean that apparently if it was everything that you wanted it to be, then you still would be doing it. So, but here's my point though. Do something. Because you wouldn't know anything until you do something. Like a lot of people, I heard somebody, like people think that you need these college degrees or you need somebody else's validation in order to know something about something. But like I tell people all the time, the reason why I'm able to get on these podcasts and make all of these videos and do all of this stuff is because I've done so much. I started as an entrepreneur when I was 19, okay? And I started in the cleaning business when I was 17. Working for a guy by the name that we used to call Pops. He had a Jenny King franchise. He was really like the main person that got me inspired to want to buy one, just because he had a nice high-rise condo downtown Portsmouth. You know what I mean? But anyway, and so, but all of those experiences, I'm 29 now, so that's 10 years of entrepreneurship experience that allowed me to be able to be in this position and have so much to talk about every single morning. People tell me all the time, man, you just hit it right on the nose, or I needed this morning. I don't know how you knew. You know what I mean? And it's like the reason why I knew is because I've been through it. I'm going through it. You know what I mean? I got experience. So it's like, even though I don't have degrees, I'm not a master, I'm not a doctor, I'm not none of that, and I don't claim to be. I'm never saying that I'm a guru of anything. But the fact is, I have experience, and a lot more than people who haven't done anything. So I recommend to you is to do something. Take some action. It's not gonna be perfect. That's why somebody asked me one time, they said, should I start from scratch with a cleaning business or should I buy a franchise? And I tell them all the time, start from scratch because it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't have the whole $2,000 to get started and buy a franchise, or $5,000 or whatever the cost is to buy a franchise for you. Maybe you don't have that today, but you might have $300 where you can go buy my starter kit for $197 and then get your business license with the other money and go out there and find accountants. You know what I mean? So maybe, like, I always recommend start from the beginning. I'm gonna start from scratch because, again, the franchise has fees associated with it. If you own everything, you don't have to pay anybody no fees, okay? Also, the accounts belong to the franchise company. If you have your own business, then those accounts will belong to your company, okay? Now, that's just a couple of things against the franchise, okay? But there's definitely a lot of pros to the franchise as well, and I'm not trying to knock them. My point is to show you that just get started, okay? Just get started. Like, bottom line, it don't gotta be perfect. You can go out there and look for accounts today for your cleaning business and not have any type of equipment, okay? Just get the contract first. Once you get the contract, we'll figure out how we're gonna get it clean. You can hire a secondary company and subcontract it. You can run to the store right quick and pick up some equipment. You can order some tools online from my website, www.ajsimmonsonline.com. You can do whatever you wanna do, but the bottom line is take some action. Henry Ford said, I'm so glad that people are willing to buy my product before it's completed. You know what I mean? He had the Model A, the Model T, then he had the Ford Explorer 98, then he had the 99 Explorer, the 2000 Explorer, all the way up to now. You know what I mean? Like all of these different models of these same cars. I had you got a Cadillac STS, then you got a Cadillac XTS. You know what I mean? Like different versions. And supposedly each version is better than the last one. So what that tells you is the last one wasn't perfect, but these people just got started. Did you buy the PlayStation 1? Did you turn around and bought the PlayStation 2, then the 3, then the 4? You know what I mean? Like, that means that the product before was not perfect. So what makes you think you need to take your time out to keep perfecting everything? You scared to speak out on social media and have an influence on social media because you scared of what everybody's gonna say because you want everything to be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. You scared to get started with your cleaning business because you scared that you might invest some money into this thing and then you never find an account within a whole year. Because you think everything's supposed to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. You scared to start your lawn care service just because you feel like the lawnmower that you have could be a little bit newer, but it do work. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get started. I'm telling you, just get started. Some of you, listen to me. Even if you don't know what type of business to start yet, well, now I fixed that for you. I got them Everybody Eats Mastermind group where you can literally join in, pay $97 one time, and then turn around and refer other members. Not only will you join in and learn stuff while you're in the group, but then you also can refer other members to the group and earn an 80% commission every time you refer somebody. So if you refer somebody every single day, do you see the money adding up on that? That's $77 every single day of the week. You know what I mean? Like every single day, just get one referral every single day and do $77 a day times 365 days in a year. You do the math. That's a business in itself until you figure out what you want to invest in. Stack that referral affiliate money up, and then you turn around and you might invest it in a stock. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur at all. Maybe you just want to own a piece of a company, but not actually build a company from the ground up. And I don't have a problem with that because guess what? Entrepreneurship is hard as shit. You know what I mean? It's very hard. But guess what? Some of us are built to do it. You know what I mean? So just fight through it and keep going with it. But the bottom line is get started. You want to start in real estate, but you don't got the credit to get into it yet, or you don't know how to do it? Well, study. Watch every video that you can find. Join Jay Morrison Academy. Now, I mean, I ain't got no affiliate with Jay Morrison. I tried to get one, but he didn't get back with me. But join his academy. Join Juan Pablo's academy. Do something, you know what I mean? But take action. Learn. Apply the skills that you learn. But do something, okay? All you have to do is take some action. Everything that I've done, I did a little bit of planning. I did a little rough draft planning. I figured out how I could make some money, and then I went and took action. I said I figured out the rest on the way. And that's the best thing to do, okay? Because you're gonna learn more anyway. And guess what? It's never gonna go the way that you say it's gonna go anyway. When I first started the mastermind group, what did I do? I started off charging one down payment, then a monthly payment at $10 a month. Then I realized I had so many people hit me up. People I didn't even know had my number hit me up. Hey, you gotta go up on them fees. You know, I'm like, wait, what? Are you serious? Like, yeah, man, the stuff you putting out too valuable, you gotta go. Y'all think I make this stuff up, I'm dead serious. That's what made me raise the price up to $47 instead of the $10. As soon as the second member got in the group, I think it was Mike Smith, as soon as he got in the group, he said, wow, I already see the value, well worth it over the $97. And he had just got finished reading 2 products. That was the ebook and the 5 Secrets to Mastering Your Cleaning, what is it? 5 Secrets to Maximize Your Profit, your cleaning franchise profit, or whatever the hell it is. But anyway, bottom line, he had only seen those 2 products and already felt like his $97 entry fee was worth it. And this was before he even got the starter kit. This was before he even saw the bidding program, all of that. And he was still committed to making a monthly payment of $10 a month. So then when I got all of that feedback, I said, you know what? Let me raise it to $47 a month. So the $97 now, $47 a month. All right, then I seen that was working and people were fine with it. But then I realized, you know what? I want everybody to make money with me. This is called Everybody Eats for a reason. And then I figured out, hey, you can have affiliates, but the only way that you can have affiliates for this program is if you get rid of the monthly payment. That's the way that it's set up for the processor that I use for payments for that group. And so I said, you know what? I would rather have people make money with me than to continue to receive those recurring payments every month. So bam, I got rid of the recurring payments, added on the affiliate program, and there you go. My point is, it wasn't perfect. I went from one change to another change to this. You see what I'm saying? And you just get started. Just matter of fact, right now, I haven't even gotten my podcast on iTunes or anything yet. But what am I doing? I'm still creating. I'm still making it. I haven't had the time. I already paid the membership for Libsyn. What is it? Libsyn or Libsyn or whatever the fuck it's called. But the program that you put on, that you use to host your podcast, and it puts it on iTunes and creates an RSS feed and put it on all the different podcast platforms for you. I've already paid for it. But it's just that I'm working so much, I haven't even had time to research how to actually publish it. I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently it didn't work because I searched it on iTunes and everything. I couldn't find my podcast. So now I have to go back and find some time to watch some tutorial videos, do some Googling and figure it out, and then I'm going to do it. Okay, but my point is I still got started. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but guess what? I still got started. I'm still making podcasts, number 15, 20. I don't know what number I'm on. You know what I mean? I feel like it's pointless to count it. If you know you're going to do this for the rest of your life, that's a lot of counting. Ain't no need to count. You know what I mean? That's just like the person that say, they count the number of days that they've been off cigarettes. Most of the time they only count them because they know they're going to go back and they just want to be able to say one day, yeah, I had quit for 320 days. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, what's the purpose of counting? If you stop, you stop. If you started, you started. Just keep it moving. You know what I mean? So my bottom line is this. Get started. Do something. Take action. Point blank, period. Thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. Check this out. Real quick, I want to tell you, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time around. So why not join a mastermind group full of like-minded people who can help you in your entrepreneurship journey? I created a Facebook group where we have exclusive access to all sorts of things. I'm talking about live Q&A videos with me every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. You can ask me whatever you want live on the spot. Then while you in the group, you with other entrepreneurs, you got that network, you building with each other. Then the third thing that I'm also offering is instant access to me. And the fourth thing is, which is probably the most important thing, is you have instant downloads, okay? Instant downloads to anything that I put in my store, any type of e-course, any type of video that I sell on YouTube or on my site, any type of the starter kit, the Clean the Biz starter kit that everybody wants, my ebook, Is It a Scam? The Truth About Commercial Cleaning Franchises. All of that and anything that I release in the future, as long as you're in this mastermind group, you can download it instantly, no extra charge, okay? So all of that, not to mention the daily motivational uploads in that group, okay? So make sure you join the group. It's only $97 to get started. That's the initial fee. And the reason why it's $97 is so that'll prevent you from joining, downloading all of my content and then leaving, okay? Thank y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick. If you're interested in that, the link is below this video. Click on that and go to and join that mastermind now, y'all. Thank y'all.